Good evening, this is Guy Hudson from University Foundations and wanted to give you a little drive-through on how to make your ePortfolio. First, just go to your Blackboard homepage, and if you just go up here by your name and use this drop-down menu, look for the little toolbar here. You'll see all your courses, hit Tools, and then your instructor should have this turned on and you hit Portfolios. Okay, that'll bring you to the Portfolio page. Now, you may not have any in here. I have a couple already. I'm going to show you how you create one. It's pretty easy. So you click on the Create Portfolio, and we're encouraging you to put your name in the title, and whatever else you want to go with it. Okay, it's up to you. We're also encouraging people to use the portfolio from University Foundations, which has all of the four years of courses in there, and that would be using this template. So you click on the template button, select University Foundations template, and hit submit. So once you have your name in there and your template selected, you can just go ahead and hit submit. And you can take the tour a different time. It has a bunch of things that can help you out, but for this purpose, we'll skip it. So hit no thanks. And now this is what your portfolio looks like. Since we use the template, it has all of these items over here on the left side. Basically, these are pages that have already been created for you. So for UF100, what we're suggesting is you go down here and click on that pencil. This is the UF100 page, and we're going to name it your course title. Whether it's navigating identity or whether it's biggest questions, etc. Just will remind you in a couple of years what course you took. Okay. Hit save. So you notice over here it'll change as well. So now under here, your instructor is going to ask you to add sections, right? They might be reflections, it might be work. I'm going to show you how to do a little bit of everything here. Okay. So in this one here, we'll just add a picture for demonstration purposes. If you don't see all these options in your edit window down here, just toggle this arrow in the upper right corner, and that'll bring those in. So this is a text editor. Right now we're going to put in a picture. I'll show you how to attach a file as well. In fact, I'll do both of them at the same time. So if I attach a file, I'll browse my computer. I'll look at pictures, and I'll just, oh, there's a good one. Okay. There's a link, right, that I've submitted. And it's going a little slow on a Friday night, so I apologize. There we go. So now there's a link to the file there. If you were to click on that, it would pop open as a picture. Typically, we like to have things embedded so they just display on the page. In that case, you would go to the Insert Edit Image little button here. And I can browse my computer. I can go to the same picture. And this might be kind of a big one, so you can customize the size of these pictures pretty easily by going to Appearance. This one looks like it's pretty large, so just so we can see it on the screen, I'll put like 500. Hit Insert. And now when you hit Save, you can see I distorted it a little. But you get the idea. It's a big picture, so it's taking a while to load. I apologize. This is from the summer up in Stanley, the total eclipse. That was a pretty amazing experience. All right, so you can attach a file. This could be a document, a PDF, whatever, but by using that particular using the attached file, you can insert a picture. Okay, so we'll save that. Now I'm going to add another section. These are called sections. You can add a section before by hitting the plus button, a section after by hitting this plus button. Put one down below here. And this one here I'm going to put in a video. I'll show you how to do that. So you've got file, picture, or video, the little film strip there. And what you want to put in here, the simplest way to do this, honestly, is to get your video onto your YouTube channel and use that link. I'll show you what I mean. So this is one I chose earlier. I'll just copy that link and I'll put it back into the window here. Okay. And if you hit insert, you'll look like this in here. Hit save. And there you go. And this is embedded on the page. So you can preview, you can see what things look like. Here's where we changed the title on our UF100 page. So we got the picture with the link, the video is embedded. It's obviously taking a while for that picture to load. I apologize, I should have picked a lower resolution one, but you get the idea. So when you get done, you keep adding these sections and whatnot, you're going to have a lot of different things you can have in here, different types of artifacts that we call them, okay? All right, so we'll close this preview. Once it's done loading, I apologize. Close. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add another section down here. So you just scroll down and keep adding your sections. It automatically numbers them for you. In this case here, we're going to just do a text example. Okay. So the nice thing about this editor in Blackboard portfolios is that it pretty much does a nice job of maintaining your formatting when you use a Word document or a Google Doc. I'll show you what I'm saying. I've got a Word document open here. I'm going to copy this material. If I go back into the text box and just paste it, Control V, you can see it just brings it right in, the same font, spacing, etc. You hit save, and that's what it'll look like to somebody that's looking at your portfolio. Okay, so it's really simple. If you need to edit it, just click anywhere in here. You know, you could maybe want it left justified. You want to add a line, you know, this is the demo. Highlight all that. I should be able to left justify it. So you get the idea. You can play around with this. These are a little bit unfamiliar compared to Word or something like that, these commands, but they do tell you what they are when you kind of hover over them, and that'll help you. A little practice will go a long ways with this. So you can see now I added that text, changed the alignment and whatnot. Okay, those are the main things that you'd probably have to put in there. One other thing you could add, for those of you that need to put a PowerPoint presentation in, you can actually create a PowerPoint movie using PowerPoint, and I'll show you that demo right here. So this is one I prepared previously, and so this is a PowerPoint slideshow that's actually embedded onto the page. And the way you create that, and you can have narration if you want, so you can talk over it or not, or you can set up the timing so it's every 5 seconds, etc. But in PowerPoint, you just go File, Export, Create Video, change all your timings, whatever, and that'll create a movie. And again, the simplest way is to probably put this into your YouTube account and then use that URL. That's how I did this one. Okay, and you can see I got the same text demo down below. Okay, so you're basically done, right? Now, if you need to submit a ePortfolio to your instructor, just go back to your course, and they should have an instruction. They should have an assignment set up. In my course, it's in this pre-DG assignment folder. If I was to scroll down, this is what my students will be turning in next week. It's just the initial 2-section one to kind of get used to doing it. And it looks like any other assignment, except I picked the wrong assignment. I'm sorry. How did I do that? There we go. Okay. And as you scroll down, so instead of attaching a file, you're going to attach your portfolio. So you select portfolio. I can pick the one I just made for you as a demonstration. Submit. And then you submit just like you always do. The thing to remember, though, is once you submit, whatever you turn in, it's frozen in time. You can keep working on your portfolio, but whoever you submitted it to, shared to, will not see the changes. Okay? So just remember that if you find an error and you can still have time to turn it in again, you can resubmit. But whatever you turn in is what it's going to look like frozen in time at that point. Okay, so you can't make changes and expect them to come back over to your instructor. Okay, I hope that was useful. If you have any questions, you can email me, Guy Hudson at boisestate.edu, and I'm more than happy to give you a hand. Thanks and good evening.